back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kelsi Davies. Today Lola and I are going to be answering some of your guys' questions. So let me know if you guys want more videos like this. I thought this would be kind of fun to do. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. I just have these gifts. I've had them my whole life and now I've just been kind of really getting more into it. And Lola is a haunted doll, so there is a spirit attached to that doll up there. That's Lola's doll. But yeah, life is pretty crazy, so let's answer your guys' questions. What was the funniest memory you have with Lola? Her spirit. I know she's sassy, so I had to ask. Lola is a Libra, so she is a little bit sassy, but I think the funniest memory is when I first got her haunted doll, I unboxed her. And I took her because me and my friend Mackie, that was the night we met actually. Mackie and I met for the first time that night. And Lola's doll happened to come in the mail that day. So I opened it, I introduced myself to her, and I took her right to a pet cemetery, and she was not happy about it. She was just being really sassy, saying she didn't like me. And then that week she kept knocking things off my shelf and like would just do things here and there to get my attention, or to maybe like be like, hey, like respect me, girl, like come on. But yeah, she's never been like mean or aggressive, like that's just, she's just not like that, but she was a little bit sassy when I first got her, so I think that's like a funny memory that I have. Hi, does Lola's spirit travel countries without you? I kind of want to know this too, because she kind of just like, I don't see her spirit sometimes she just like disappears and I don't know where she went off to, so let's see. So to ask her, I'm going to use the dowsing rods as well as the Spirit Box app. If you guys want the Spirit Box app, the link is in my description. Lola, have you ever traveled to different countries? I heard yes. Like your spirit. Yes, she has. That's cool. Do you travel to different countries often? No, she doesn't. I wish I could do that. I wish I could just go and like fly over there or whatever they do. Olive Kid wants to know, what is my zodiac sign? So I am a Virgo. You guys can see on my finger. My birthday's actually September 10th. I'll just do a big 3 reveal if anyone's into astrology out there. So my sun is Virgo, my rising is Scorpio, and my moon is Sagittarius. Infinite Smiles asks, do you think everyone has a spirit protector, like a spirit guide? Honestly, I'm not really sure how it all works. I definitely know that I have spirit guide. I've seen my spirit guide ever since I was little. People say you have multiple, and I definitely believe that. I've seen a Native American woman with me a lot, which I don't know if she's a spirit guide or an ancestor, I'm not really sure. But there's also my great-grandpa Lenny that I know protects me, and I've seen him my entire life. But then there are people who I've met so many times and I've never had anyone come forward to me like for them or have seen anyone with them. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're not there because I can't always see them super clear, and I honestly believe there's a lot more that we can't see. But I definitely think that people have angels looking out for them and stuff like that. I'm not sure about spirit guides. I don't know if there's select people or if it's like your ancestor's choice or the spirit's choice. I don't know. That's like so, I have no idea. I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna ask Lola the same question. Lola, does everyone have a spirit guide with them? No, she doesn't think so. So there's her answer. I don't know. Next question. It may have been answered, but how old is Lola? Also, where would you like to go the most? So Lola passed away when she was 18 back in 1919. She passed away like a month after her 18th birthday. So she doesn't really like Thanksgiving. It kind of reminds her of when she was sick and she passed away like during that time. So that time's a little hard for her, I feel like. She's a little more timid when it comes to that time. But I guess Lola's technically like 100 and I'm so bad at math. Someone do the math. 119, 120, something around there maybe. Also, where would you like to go the most? Haunted places or in general? I guess since we have a spooky theme going on here, I definitely really want to go to the Island of Dolls in Mexico. That's definitely on my bucket list. I want to go to the catacombs in Paris. there's a lot of creepy places I want to go to. I just want to travel the world. There's a lot of places I want to go. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Asia. There's a lot of places I would love to go to. Has Lola ever visited any of your followers? So this is a really weird question because I've gotten a lot of comments on TikTok of people saying that Lola visited her in their dreams and they've seen her, like, I don't know, I honestly like believe it. Like, I feel like why wouldn't she go visit some of you guys, you know? But let me ask her. Let's see what she says. Lola, have you ever visited any of our followers? Yes, she has. I definitely think she does. Like, she definitely appreciates you guys. I'm sure she does. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Leave a comment if you guys think that Lola has visited you in your dreams or her spirit has visited you. I want to know. I'm so curious. Why do you not identify yourself as a paranormal investigator? How would you describe your work? Just curious. I'm a big fan. Aw, I'm so happy you're a fan. So honestly, it's kind of like deep. Like, I've had really bad experiences with people who have called themselves paranormal investigators. I'm not saying that being a paranormal investigator is bad at all. Like, I love it. I think it's amazing. But I've had really bad experiences with a lot of people who have called themselves that. It just kind of ruined the image of paranormal investigator for me, so I didn't want to be called that. And I've always known that my spiritual connection is just so much deeper than just being like an investigator, you know what I mean? I definitely consider myself a psychic medium just because I am psychic and I also can connect with the spirit world, so I'm definitely have both a medium and a psychic, so I'm totally fine being called that. It kind of sucks that that image of paranormal investigator, like that, even that term, like it just like makes me nervous, honestly, because of how many people I've met that have just been so toxic in that community. Not everyone has been toxic, like not everyone who calls himself a paranormal investigator is toxic, just I've had bad experiences. So it's kind of like a personal thing for me, I guess. Would you and Lola ever do a worldwide tour and visit fans? I would love to visit every fan. Honestly, like Kel Kats, you guys are amazing. You guys have formed such an amazing community. I don't know if you guys like realize how positive the community is, and I'm just so grateful for it. I could cry right now. Like, I'm almost in tears because you guys have changed my life, and yes, 1000%, I would do anything to visit every one of you if I could. I'm gonna ask Lola. I definitely feel like she feels the same though. Would you visit our fans with me, like a worldwide tour? Would you ever want to do that? Aw, she totally would. I knew she would. Dumb question, I know, but have you ever spoke to your ancestors before? That's not a dumb question at all. Yes, I have. My great-grandma passed away. I've seen her here multiple times. I've seen my great-grandpa. I've seen other people that have passed as well that I'd rather not name here, but yes, 100% my ancestors visit me. One of them protects me. It's crazy. I've even seen the ghost of my old dog that passed away too, which is just, it's cool to know that they're okay and that they are still technically here. They're not gone forever, you know? This is a good question. Do you both think you either have psychic abilities or you don't? Or do you think that we can awaken them? I've always said this. I truly believe that everyone has the capability to have psychic and medium abilities. I think it's just part of humans, but I do think that some people are more awoken than others and more in tune with it for sure. And a lot of people block it out. Like, I blocked out my mediumship for a long time and I wanted nothing to do with it. And then I started embracing it and learning more and experiencing more, and I meditate a lot, I practice a lot, I always do free readings. I've never charged for readings, so if anyone tries to charge you for a reading under my name, it is a scammer. I do not charge for readings. Always do them free because I'm definitely still practicing. And I think that everyone does have the capability to awaken maybe some of your abilities or some of your gifts. But I'm gonna ask Lola as well, just so that we can hear her answer too. Do you think that everyone has the capability to have like medium gifts, psychic gifts? Yes, I heard another spirit say yes as well. Do you think every person can awaken them? No, so she doesn't think every single person is able to awaken them, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. I like this question. Someone asked, how much weed do you smoke and since when? So I'm a huge advocate for marijuana, if you guys didn't know that. It's legal here in California. I am also 24 years old. Weed has helped me so much. If you guys didn't know, I had a really bad toxic relationship. Stream Heartbeats out now. But I've always had really bad anxiety from like the psychic gifts and just anxiety in general. Like I've always struggled with ADD, OCD, self-harm, depression, anxiety. I've always had some issues there, but once I started smoking weed, it helped me so much. Like I am able to focus now. Every single video I edit while I am smoking weed. Like it helps my creativity, it helps my focus, it helps my ADD, it helps me do things. Before I work out, I have some, it helps me stay motivated and keep going while I'm working out. I'm just a stoner, but I'm a very productive stoner. I'm high in half of my videos. I hope you guys know that. I'm not high right now, but half of them I am, because it also helps me with my gifts. It helps my mediumship. It helps me understand my visions. It helps me like focus on it. It's so different when I have weed and I do readings versus when I'm just here and I have ADD and I'm anxious and I'm not able to focus on things. And yeah, I don't know, it helps me. I love it. Weed is live. Kelsi, how did you discover your gifts and what techniques have you used to enhance them? Lola, do you enjoy being in a doll and how did that happen? Thank you, love you both. Oh, we love you too. I've known I was psychic since I was little. I would always know things about people and I would know things that were coming up and things that were gonna happen, and I didn't really understand it. I would get downloads of people, like when I would walk by them I would see things like about them that I shouldn't know. That's definitely just been there since I was little. Also, I always knew there were spirits there. I think that's why I was so afraid of it and blocked it out so much. I tried to like, it's not real, like, you know, I tried to just like block it all out. But the techniques I used to enhance them is I just accepted it. I opened my third eye. I really practiced opening my third eye more and understanding it more, and crystals and spirituality. Honestly, that all helped. So Lola's not in the doll, she's attached to the doll, and the reason why she's attached to that doll is it looks like her. It looks so much like her. It's weird. The hair is almost like the same. She doesn't have bangs like the doll does, but her hair is dark and curly and long. And then she has this older nightgown on that's like white from like the early 1900s. You know, it's like down to her ankles. And she's super tall. She's like probably like 5'9" or so. I don't know, 5'8". She's tall and very slim, and personally I think that she likes being with that doll just because of that, but I'm gonna ask her this as well. Lola, do you like being with your doll? Yes, she does. She said it makes her feel more connected to where we are, if that makes sense. So I guess it makes her feel more connected to this dimension or whatever, where we are is what she said. I don't know what that means. That kind of like is weird. I've been wanting to ask you this. Can spirits or ghosts visit their graves, or when their family members visit, do they see them there? That's a good question. I'm just gonna give my best guess. I don't feel like they just hang out around their graves or where their body was buried. I feel like they go elsewhere and visit people that were in their lives and do whatever else. I don't think that they'll just like kind of sit there unless maybe they're lost or they're stuck or something like that. But that being said, with me thinking that they go with their family members, I feel like if their family members go and visit their grave, I feel like they'll definitely come by, you know, and like be there with them while they're talking to them and listening and all that. I definitely feel that way, but it's all still unknown. I'm not sure. That's just my guess. Lola, do you go and visit your grave? Sometimes. I got sometimes, so she definitely goes sometimes, not all the time though. Have you ever had a near-death situation while talking to spirits? I have almost been possessed. That sucked. If you guys want to see that video, that's on my YouTube channel. That was probably what got me into crystals and spirituality. That's honestly what got me into protecting myself. I didn't understand what I was doing. Like I was just pushing my limits back then, and I just didn't understand the spirit world as much as I do now. And then the whole Bob situation with the guy pulling up in his truck, I don't know if that was a near-death situation. I'm not sure. That was really scary though, and that could have been a bad situation. But I mean, going into like a near-death situation with a spirit, I guess I wasn't talking to spirits, but this was really scary. So it was at my parents' house, and I was walking, and my window was like up to my knees. It was just a bigger window in my room, and the window was open with the blinds down, and the screen, you know, there was like the screen on it. So I was walking, and all of a sudden I lost my footing. I was butt-ass naked. I had just taken a shower, and I was walking, and I fell. My arm went through the blinds. My whole body went like through the blinds, and then I popped the screen off as well. So I was hanging out of the window, like hanging on for dear life. I was about to fall, and then all of a sudden I felt this force, like I felt something grab me and pull me back in. It was insane. I really think it was Lenny. I think that he pulled me back in. So I guess that's a near-death experience with a spirit involved. But yeah, I really believe that he saved me. I have no other way of explaining it. Like, I don't know how I got back in still to this day without that explanation, because like it was bad. It was really bad. My arm was scraped up. Like, it was not good. But anyways, let me know if you guys liked this video. If you guys want me to make more videos like this, asking Lola questions, let me know what you guys want to see here. I'm open to a lot of things. I definitely want to expand my content and do what you guys like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Also hit that notification bell so that you guys know when I post. And I will see you guys in my next video.